Bakugou thinks the best way to fight a cold rain is with a curry that could melt the sidewalk. You're finally dry and wrapped in a mountain of blankets. But Katsuki is in the kitchen, punishing the stuff. He's ordered the spiciest takeout in Mustafu and is currently even adding extra peppers to the mix. Between Kirishima's watering eyes and your own burning tongue, you realize this is Bakugou's way of making sure that you're warm again. The day started with promise. You'd been dating Bakugo and Kirishima for 3 weeks now, and today was finally the day, your first official date as a trio. No hero work, no interruptions, just the three of you exploring the city together. Ready, babe? Kirishima's voice was bright through your phone. Bakugo's already complaining that you're taking too long. I am not. You heard Bakugo's explosive protest in the background. Just tell them to hurry the hell up. You smiled, checking your reflection one last time. I'll be down in 2 minutes. Those 2 minutes marked the beginning of what would become the most disastrous and somehow still perfect date of your life. The sky had been clear when he checked the weather that morning. Sunny, mild temperatures, perfect conditions. So naturally, the moment he stepped outside to meet your boyfriends, the heavens opened up. Are you kidding me? Bakugo snarled at the sky, as if he could intimidate the clouds into submission. Rain poured down in sheets, instantly soaking through your carefully chosen outfit. Kirishima laughed, pulling off his jacket to hold it over your head. It's just a little water. Come on, the cafe isn't far. Little. This is goddamn monsoon. Shitty air. Bakugo gestured wildly at the downpour. You grabbed both their hands, tugging them forward. Let's just run for it. The three of you sprinted down the street, Kirishima's jacket doing almost nothing to keep you dry. Your shoes squelched with every step, and you could feel your socks becoming progressively wetter. Bakugo kept up a steady stream of creative curses, while Kirishima couldn't stop laughing, his red hair plastered to his forehead. By the time you reached the cafe, all three of you looked like drowned rats. Okay, Kirishima said, trying to catch his breath as he huddled in the cafe's entrance. That was kind of fun though, right? Fun. Bakugo shook water from his hair, like an angry dog. I'm gonna blow up the entire weather station. You can't blow up the weather station, Katsuki. You said, squeezing water from the hem of your shirt. Watch me. The cafe was warm at least, and the smell of coffee and fresh pastries helped improve everyone's mood. You found a table by the window, while Kirishima went to order hot drinks for everyone, plus an assortment of pastries, because we deserve it after that. This is going so great, Bakugo muttered sarcastically, but his hand found yours under the table, some brushing over your knuckles, and you couldn't help but smile. It's fine. We're together, that's what matters. You assured him. Sap. But he didn't let go of your hand. Kirishima returned with a tray, laden with drinks and food. Okay, one caramel latte, one black coffee. Yes, Bakugo. I know you think other coffees are for weak extras. And one hot chocolate with. His foot caught on absolutely nothing. Everything happened in slow motion. Kirishima's eyes widened. The tray tilted. You watched in horror as your caramel latte performed a perfect arc through the air and landed, of course, directly on your chest. Oh my god. Babe, I'm so sorry. Kirishima was instantly at your side, napkins appearing from nowhere as he tried to help. The coffee was hot, not scalding, thankfully. but now you're both soaked and sticky. Bakugou pinched the bridge of his nose. Kirishima, how the heck did you trip on flat ground? I don't know. My quirk is hardening, not coordination. Kirishima looked absolutely devastated. I'm the worst boyfriend ever. You're not. It was an accident, you said quickly, even as caramel latte dripped down your shirt. A dumbass accident, Bakugo added, but he was already shrugging off his own jacket. Here. It's dry now at least. You wrapped yourself in Bakugo's jacket, which smelled like caramel and that spicy cologne he pretended that he didn't wear. Kirishima insisted on going back to order replacement drinks, and this time he made it to the table, without incident. Okay, nothing else can go wrong now, right? Everything else went wrong. The pastries were stale, the cafe's heating system broke, making the inside almost as cold as out. Someone's crying child threw a piece of cake that landed in Kirishima's hair. Bakugo's phone fell in a puddle when you finally braved leaving the cafe. By the time you made it to the arcade you'd planned to visit, it was closed for emergency maintenance. Freaking hell, Bakugo said, staring at the closed sign. Lightning cracked across the sky for emphasis. The three of you stood there on the wet sidewalk, dripping, sticky, and cold. You looked at Kirishima, whose hair still had frosting in it. You looked at Bakugo, whose phone was currently in a bag of rice Kirishima had procured from somewhere, and you started laughing. What's so damn funny? Bakugo demanded, but you could see his lips twitching. This is literally the worst date ever. You gasped out between giggles. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Kirishima cracked first, his laugh booming out across the empty street. It really is pretty bad, huh? Pretty bad. This is a disaster. A complete shit show. Bakugo's cowl was losing its edge. And somehow, I'm still having a good time. That did it. Even Bakugo's stone face cracked, a reluctant smile breaking through. You're both idiots. Yeah, that's right, Kirishima said cheerfully. Thunder rumbled overhead. The rain picked up again. None of you had working umbrellas anymore. My place is closest. We're getting takeout and watching movies, Bakugo said suddenly. That sounds perfect. Yes. This date is gonna end well if it kills us. Don't jinx it, shitty hair. But Bakugo was smiling for real now, and as the three of you started walking, huddled together against the rain, you realized something. The date had been objectively terrible, a complete disaster from start to finish, but you wouldn't change a single thing. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.